been quite some time since I've been on here. Dealing with the epilepsy. It's been pretty crappy, but with these new meds and everything like that, I've been pretty stable lately. So I feel like coming on. I've done a few shooting videos, some gear reviews. So keeping it going with that. Other than that, not much been going on this side of the world. Clearly, new war kicking off. Always a fun thing. The Marines out there in the Indian Ocean heading that direction, probably hitting or probably already there by now. That was back in March, but heart goes out to all those guys, man. All the Marines and sailors, soldiers. They've got the airborne heading out that direction. So we'll see what happens, but hopefully nothing bad. Hopefully this one's quick. I don't think it's going to be a fast one. These never are. Never turn out the way we always hope. But regardless, whether you agree with the war or not, I don't care. I care about the guys fighting in it. That's something to the heart here. Cool stuff going on. The American Legion has their poster contest for the red poppies representing those that have died in battle. My stepson's putting in an entry for that. Hopefully it'll win. It'll be pretty cool. I'm pretty stoked. His poster's pretty cool. He's only 11. So that's kind of neat. Other than that, we've got some shooting stuff coming up soon here. A lot of pistol holsters. So I've gotten a lot of gear sent in, a lot of Uncle Mike's stuff from Kurt Shooting, who sends me stuff to do reviews on. A lot of vinyl holsters. Now, I'm not a fan of the vinyl holsters. I just dropped one of a drop leg holster. I don't wear those clearly very often. You've seen my videos. I'm not too big on them. This one's not too bad. It doesn't have, it's not a duty holster. It's not going to have the hard trigger guard, everything like that. So if you're rolling around and rumbling, it's not the type to have, especially if it's a single action holster. And I like single action pistols more, or single double actions. I mean, usually my everyday carry though, however, is Glock, just a basic Safariland holster. I don't shell out a ton of money on that stuff. Probably should, but what do you do, right? Anyways, so check that out. I've got my stepson is actually all geared out, and some of this stuff they sent. A lot of it, I think is good for LARPers. It's good to have a holster. People that carry them in their waistband and all that gangster crap, man, it's just stupid. That's just trouble waiting to happen. But as far as concealed carry goes, you need to definitely have a hard holster for sure. That keep that trigger covered, keep that trigger safe. Negligent discharge, you don't want to shoot your nuts off if you're Kydex carrying, or shoot yourself right in the ass or in the foot. But check that out. We'll have that down low in the comment section, or in the I just forgot. Sorry, here. Too many damn seizures over the last few months. But anyways, guys, that's going on with that. That's South Dakota out here. Snow, crap weather, whatever. But anyways, the shooting videos will be out. All the gear reviews, night vision. That was kind of fun. It wasn't really that great. It's civilian night vision grade. You're not going to really get as much out of it as you really think. It's old technology, really. For the most part, I look at it this way: it's a digital camera with in binoculars with you can record with while you're shooting and stuff like that. what's funny is like in the video when you see me shoot, you've got you've got to add about this much extra room from your scope. And that's kind of goofy. You can see me actually bang it on the damn thing a couple times, but other than that, I really don't have any need for night vision. It's fun. It's fun to shoot with or whatever, but I don't really shoot at night all that often. I don't hunt boar. I'm not in the military or law enforcement, active duty, or anything like that. So, it's kind of more of a hobby thing. Um, I don't know. My stepson, though, he likes to do the airsoft. He likes to do paintball and all that junk. So, it's kind of fun for him to wear all that gear and go out and LARP. But, for the most part, it's, I don't know. You can watch the reviews Patreon, or you can check out some of the ones on this channel that I drop down, just the shorts or whatnot. I haven't done any marksman episodes lately. I need to do some more of those. Some of my military history stuff I got to get back out on here. I haven't done any of the goat episodes. I was in the middle of doing the Wyatt Earp episode for Outlaw Gunners. Him and Doc Holliday. Kind of funny. It's kind of fun. But I had some health issues coming up, so it kind of postponed all that stuff. I apologize for that, but hopefully I'll get some more of that out there. Fun stuff about Doc Holliday, y'all didn't know. Obviously, everybody knew he was a dentist. Val Kilmer crushed it in Tombstone. Everybody enjoyed that movie. One thing that everybody gets wrong, though, is he doesn't say, I'm your Huckleberry. He says Hucklebearer. The thing about that, Huckle is what your pallbearers would be. The Huckle's what they carry on your casket. And so when he says that, I'm going to be the guy that carries you out to your death. So that's kind of the context of it. A lot of people misinterpreting that. But Val Kilmer still, you ain't no daisy. That's a fun one, shooting the revolvers and all that stuff. But Tombstone and the OK Corral shootout, it's really funny because they portray Wyatt Earp and all these guys as these great lawmen and all that, when in actuality, dude, they were the biggest, they were like the West Mafia, man. The Earp brothers would go into a town, they'd take over, they'd extort people, they'd run the gambling, run the brothels, they'd tax people, then they'd either move on to the next one or get kicked out. But anyways, you guys, that's kind of what I got going on. Check it out, and I'll have more stuff coming out. Take care.